Hello, people. Welcome back to the show. It's the Guna Tokes, and it's Friday. You know what that means. Weekends coming, games are coming, and we're going to be doing a preview for the big game tomorrow, Arsenal Wolves. It's always a big game for the Arsenal. I don't care who we're playing because 3 points is always what we need, especially with City breathing down our necks. Let's try and put a bit of space between us and them because we play on Saturday. They don't play till the next day, Sunday. So a good opportunity to get a bit of distance again between us and City. But before I get into my starting 11 prediction and all that lovely stuff, you know what to do, people. Like, share, subscribe. Join me on the road to 100 subs. Doing really well at the minute. A lot of people have been subscribing, liking, comments and stuff like that. So thanks a lot, people. Keep doing that stuff. And yeah, we'll grow together, innit? So let's talk about the game. Big one. Arsenal Wolves, 3 points needed. And it's the late one on a Saturday. Here in Spain, the game kicks off at 9 p.m., which is a late one on a Saturday. I'd give up my whole Saturday night for this. Not that I was going to do anything mad anyway. But yeah, big game. We need them 3 points, innit? And so we are top of the table. Wolves are right down at the bottom of the table. Check out my weekend preview for what I think about all the other fixtures and the other teams and how things are going to go there. But it's all about the Arsenal right now, innit? And we really need to get those 3 points. Us being top, Wolves being bottom, it should be a straightforward routine win. We know football doesn't really work like that, but you got to be beating Wolves at home or away. I don't even care where we're playing them. You got to be beating Wolves if you want to win the league, to be fair. So there is absolutely no room for error, no room for drop points, no room for excuses. And I don't expect us to have any excuses against Wolves, to be honest. We had a really great win midweek, which sets us up really nice for the Wolves game tomorrow and enables us to try and get a little bit of rhythm going now because our form in the league has been patchy, to say the least. Couple of draws, a loss obviously to the Villa. So we really need to get back on track against Wolves tomorrow. And perfect game to get back on track, right? You know it is. So let's talk about what I think is a possible starting 11 against Wolves, okay? So obviously, David Raya is going to be starting. I thought maybe he would have played, whether Arteta would have played Kepa in midweek in the Champions League, but in the end he played Raya, and Raya is going to play it's the Prem, so that's done. Defense, Arteta was talking about maybe there's a late check on this person, that person. Hey, I hope Saliba passes a late fitness check and is able to play, but I'm going to choose my team based on who's fit that we know of, right? And Calafiori is out for the game. He's suspended. So Miles Lewis-Skelly is going to continue. He started midweek. I expected him to. And he's going to start against Wolves tomorrow. And central defense, providing, Saliba ain't back, it's going to be back to Nkapie, and Timber's going to come in again after being rested midweek, which was a really good idea. He's played a lot of minutes. He needed a bit of a refresh, a bit of a break, and to recharge. And so he should come in fit, ready to go. And then Ben White at right back. That is a solid defense, especially when you're playing someone like Wolves. Timber's a great defender. We did really well against Villa, all things considered. So I expect us to be able to do even better against Wolves and give the defense, if this is going to be the defenders we have for the next couple of weeks, give them a chance to, play together, bed in together and get used to playing with each other. So for me, that's going to be the back five basically for Arsenal. Midfield is where, things get a little bit different. I think Rice will probably get past fit and expect him to come back into the side alongside Zubimendi. I wouldn't necessarily be surprised to see Norgard start ahead of Zubimendi and he gets a break considering it's against Wolves. But because we're not playing in midweek, I think Arteta might just continue with Zubimendi and then everybody gets, a nice 6-7 day rest before we play again. So I expect those two to partner each other again in midfield and also, to give a bit of cover to that defense who is still finding their feet. Eze, I think, will come back into the side. Erdegaard started the last couple of games, and it's all about rotation now. Ødegaard doesn't need to start against Wolves. Maybe it would be a good game for him to try and get some more rhythm. He hasn't played a lot, so okay, I could maybe see him starting because of that. But I would say bring Eze in and then have Ødegaard come off the bench to replace Eze at about 60 minutes if everything's going according to plan. So that's what I would do in midfield, really. Up front, Gyökeres has got to continue. He's got to play himself into form now. We've got a striker back, and so let's have square pegs and square holes, right? And so for me, give Gyökeres the start. It's a good game for him to try and get on the score sheet against Wolves. They shipped, what, 3-4 goals against United, so I think Gyökeres can get himself 1 or 2 against Wolves. So I would like to see him play, definitely. Saka, I think, will come back in. Even though Madueke did great, and I love Madueke, I think Saka's going to come back in this rotation thing of sharing the minutes between them. Again, I wouldn't be super surprised to see Madueke start. But for me, I think Saka's going to be the one who gets the nod. Martinelli will continue on the left. We don't have a lot of options unless Trossard is back fit. But Martinelli scored a great goal against Bruges. And so, yeah, I think he should continue and try and build up that form and fitness as well. So for me, that's going to be the starting 11. I could see 1 or 2 changes depending on, you know, how Arteta feels the players have recovered. So maybe we might have 1 or 2 coming back into the squad. But for me, I think this is the most likely starting 11. And it's a starting 11 that should be able to deal with Wolves relatively easily, I hope. You know, Wolves are having a bad season. They're probably going to get relegated. So like I said at the beginning, if you want to win the league, you got to beat Wolves. There's no 2 ways about it. So that brings me on to my score prediction, right? And I expect this to be a comfortable win. I'm thinking similar to Bruges, a nice 3-0 win. I think we can keep a clean sheet against Wolves, and I fancy us to get, you know, a few goals as well. So for me, my prediction for the game is going to be 3-0, get the 3 points, get back on track, put a bit of distance between us and City again so that the pressure is back on them. They've got a big game against Palace. That's a tough one. They're playing away from home at Palace, so that's somewhere where they could drop points. I know City are looking really good at the moment, so hopefully Palace can put a little spanner in the works. Come on, Palace. Help out your boy Eze, innit? So for me, that's the starting 11 I'm going for. 3-0 win to the Arsenal. I'm going to be doing a watch-along for the game. Finally, I'm back to doing watch-alongs. I've been ill the last couple and just unable to do it, really. So now, time to get back on it. So I'm going to leave a notification and all that kind of stuff on my page, and just follow that. Join me if you can. It's a late one on a Saturday, so if you're chilling at home and you want to see what I think of the game, join me, people, all right? But I think it's going to be a comfortable win against Wolves, setting us up nicely for next weekend against Everton. So yeah, come on, Arsenal, do us all a favour so that we can all enjoy the rest of our Saturday night after that game finishes. So that's what I think about it. What do you think? Drop me a comment. Do you agree with my starting lineup? Who do you think might come in for someone, if anyone? What do you think the scoreline is going to be? Let me know, people, all right? And yeah, in the meantime, you know what to do. Like, share, subscribe. I'll be back on here tomorrow, maybe even before. And yeah, that's why you got to subscribe, so you get the notifications and, you know, you can see all the videos as soon as they're released. So, hey, have a great day, people. I'll talk to you later. Take it easy. Peace. Bye.